Okay, says we're live. Hello. Oops. There we go. Welcome. Happy Wednesday. It's a writing Wednesday. Hopefully we can get a good amount done. I have some caffeinated mango tea today. I am in need of the caffeine. Just one of those nights where you sort of like keep waking up every couple of hours for no reason, just cause. But I'm hoping I've got some ideas planned out. I made like a bullet point list of things that I want to add to the scenes. So I've got a list to go off of, so that helps take care of some of the brain power. Already did that part, right? So what do you have to hydrate with or snack on that will help you stay awake? The other thing is that yesterday I went off on a yarn purchasing adventure. And I purchased a lot of yarn. And I think all of it was Bernat blanket yarn or baby blanket yarn. Which is the chenille fuzzy yarn. So I bought a lot of yarn. And I have some plans to make some forest dragons. I did try an additional baby dragon tutorial from YouTube last night. So it was a different one. So the normal, quote unquote, the one I had before, this one was a quote unquote baby dragon, but it was a lot bigger than I thought. The one that I watched, the YouTube tutorial that I watched and followed along with yesterday, was in fact a baby, much smaller. And they used like a very lightweight velvet or chenille yarn. I'm not sure which it was. But it was very small when it was done. So I was hoping it wouldn't take a skein and a half, and I was correct. It took about half a skein, maybe. But here is the first of. It's a little harder to see in the camo, but I think it's probably good for a forest dragon, right? So he's got 4 legs. Looks kind of like an alligator. Pterodactyl face. I'm not real sure. I did the ridge, and then after the fact, I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done the ridge. Maybe I should just left it. That way his head shape would have been more visible. But he's got 2 little bobble stitch horns there. They're supposed to sort of poke out. He's got ears. But yeah, so here's a camo dragon. Again, I think I went with too small of an eyeball for the cuteness, but it's at least there. So, and I feel like the wings are a little bit more appropriate sized for this guy than the big blue guy, because his wings extend past his legs a little bit. So I feel like that's a much more appropriate size. Also, he has like a little paddle tail. So that's what I did last night from like 9 till 1 a.m. With some breaks, but still. So that's him. You want to call the new guy Swampy? I mean, it would be pretty. He would be pretty well hidden in a swamp, right? That is very true. So, Elizabeth says hello, welcome. Monique says hey y'all, hello, welcome. Monique made iced coffee so you can stay motivated. Excellent, good. Lexi says hello, welcome. Monique says, I'm picking the safest option on the poll because Susie and Jane both have plants at home, either in their room or their backyard. Gotcha. Yes, the poll for today is, let me pull it up. Present, share screen, window. So, if your main character gained the power to hear and understand plants, what secret would be revealed? So, A, a character's birthmark. B, who is hooking up with each other. C, so and so, you are the father. Channel your inner Maury, right? Or D, the treasure or relic's location. So, or if you have another option that would be fun, let me know in the chat because that could also be really fun. You installed Kindle Create and it's helping you with proofreading, line editing. Nice. You were able to edit 4 chapter days yesterday. Excellent. Yeah, that's great. Swampy is an option. Yes. He's a cute little guy. Thank you. Kate says, morning, sipping my coffee right now since you're a little sleepy today as well. Yeah, I think I think today is more Monday vibes than Monday was. I'm going to be honest. Mom Maggie is here and says, good morning, lovelies. Good morning. Hello. Yeah, so I got some more of the this sort of green tie-dye-esque one. And then I got a slightly darker brown so that I could do some more turtles because they're cute. And then I also got some pinks and some like fox colored variegated stuff like that. So I'm planning to do some more critters just to kind of try out a couple new patterns. But yeah, so forest baby swamp dragon is going to join our sleeping Stanley the Steamer blue dragon. But yeah, so I feel like I have to probably make this again with maybe like a solid color, and then maybe don't do the ridge, so that way we can see his head shape a little bit more. But yeah, so I also stuffed this one way fuller, so he's not quite as squishy. He's a lot more firm. But yeah, so turtles, some more dragons, maybe a fox critter, maybe an owl critter. Eventually, I will have all kinds of good critters. So, make a dragon out of fire colors. I don't know that I have any that are like full fire. I do have. Well, I mean, I could do an approximation with like regular acrylic yarn instead of chenille yarn. So we'll see. But yeah, so I'm just enjoying the process of doing the crochet. I also got 2 really long knitting needles so that I could pin parts in place when I'm sewing things together. So yeah, so I got a pair of those as well. You can call him Santorini, the salamander dragon, after the island it's about to erupt. Yeah. Okay, so we have 2 doggos we need to do for today. So we have Layla and Ben. Layla has a vest on that says Layla, so it's easy to see who's who. This is Layla and Ben. Ben is new here and thinks he's in charge. Layla is letting him have this one, given that he couldn't even get up the stairs earlier. 13 out of 10 for both. Very cute. Ben is going to take Layla for a walk, apparently. And then today's is Brixen. He likes to direct traffic with his ears. He has a hard time getting drivers to take him seriously. Still, 12 out of 10 is the effort that counts. He's very cute. So we have Layla, Ben, and Brixen for today, which is great. Love the companions. Okay, let me pull up my bullet point list because I need that to work from. So you should go ahead and pull up whatever whatever project you think you're going to be working on. I'm also going to pull a card. We have the Crow today. Which is number 17, in case you need a number. I played the lottery the other day, and 3 out of my 5 base numbers were one off. I was so irritated. Oh well, that's what happens. That's why it's gambling. So anyway, the Crow Spirit, number 17, co-create with the spirit or the universe. I love this card. Let me see if I can get a sheet. The crow's chest, it's like it has like a light inside it, and you can see galaxy colors around it. It's great. I love it. It's so cool looking. So, Mom Maggie says, fun fact, Atlantis Part 2 is trying to happen in 2025. That could be interesting or scary. Kate says, agreed, feels like a very sleepy Monday, even though you like Mondays, just feels like an off day for sure. Yeah. So, the Crow. As you look around you, can you sense the magic that pulses through the world? Have you witnessed how every thought can become a thing? How every intention can call the universe into action as the sacred laws shape what you experience? The universe works in perfect order. When you align with your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs with the universe, you will want to crow with delight, feeling the excitement and wonder of being in harmony with something much larger than yourself. The Crow says you are right on target now to see your dreams magically come into being in the visible realm. The laws of abundance, compensation, frequency, and praise are operating in your favor. Remember to be grateful for and praise what is yours, even if it is still coalescing into form, still residing in the invisible realms of co-creation. No matter what area of life you are concerned with now, what you hope for is on its way, and the universe is your co-creation partner. So you are right on target. Crow says you're doing good. You're right on target. But also remember to take a look at everything you've already accomplished and everything you are currently building and recognize the good parts about it, because writing is hard work. And so if you don't pause every once in a while and go like, oh, look, I've done all this. This is great. Then a lot of times I know we can get trapped in our sort of oh, it's trash. It's not a good draft. There's so many typos. I've got to change XYZ. Take a moment and pause and go I wrote a lot and it's got good bones. So, praise yourself. Definitely needed the Crow today. Yes. You pulled the King of Wands. Ooh, okay, nice. I think that goes pretty well with the Crow. Feels like it has a similar vibe, but yeah. This year looked at its siblings, yeah, the previous 2020s, and said, how does it feel to be the good ones? Mwahaha. Don't listen to the imp. Yeah. Okay, so we need a timer. We need our documents up. I've got my bullet point up, my bullet point list. So I'm good to go with that. We need a timer. I'm going to start with 25 because I feel like I don't think my brain is going to hold on for the full 30, at least to start off with. So we're going to start with 25. And let me scroll this to approximate. Just thinking about it. Listen to the Crow. Yes. Okay. So Okay, it says crows are my favorite. Today the card I got was the Ace of Swords. Ooh, interesting. Okay. So the beginning of the communication intellect journey. So is there something, well, you started your new job, so it feels like that's pretty new, your new position. Are you starting a new draft as well? Question mark. Anyway, okay. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna try and leave my bullet journal to the side for this sprint and just like try and get into the draft. So I'm gonna do my best to not cave and go into my bullet journal. Okay, so 1, save your document. 2, take a sip. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine or roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too much. And 4 is make sure if you need a break, take a break. Here we go, 25 minutes. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so that was the first sprint. I got 433. Okay. 433, not bad. Did take a phone call. But hopefully it wasn't too long. How'd you do? Kara popped in and said hello. Kate says, yes, you are starting a new draft and thinking of a new pen name as well. Ooh, fun. Kara was annoyed because you had the stream open and ready to go, but it did not start playing, which is weird. But I'm glad you're here. Laura is here. Hello, and contemplating breakfast. You're thinking about kicks. You've already made a whole pan of enchiladas from scratch this morning. They're for dinner tonight, which sounds amazing. Monique asks, has anyone here used Kindle Create? I have not. I didn't even know it was really a thing. So free desktop application that helps you turn your completed manuscript into a professional looking ebook. There's a very short Reddit thread. It's only like 4 answers. But here's the short Reddit thread. It's like somebody's wondering if Kindle Create is good enough for creating a professional looking formatting, like so that you don't have to buy a formatting program. Somebody else was saying it can create EPUBs, but it's still focused on generating files for KDP. And as of 2 years ago, it couldn't create PDFs. Somebody suggested trying Readsy's free formatting tool. Let's see. Somebody says the EPUB extension works fine with Draft to Digital, Google Books, and Kobo as well. They have to use an EPUB made with eCalibre for Smashwords, though. Somebody from 7 months ago says, I don't like it. I can't figure out how to use it. So generally the consensus is meh. Meh to thumbs down. But somebody suggested Readsy's formatter tool. And Calibrate was something in there as well. So Lexi got 1,593 done, which is amazing. Amazing. Carla's going to the woods. Love your username and your profile picture. Cute. The one time you used Kindle Create, it made me crazy. There you go. You just upload the ebook file to Amazon now. It's much easier. Gotcha. Mom Maggie says here in the US, they stopped updating Kindle Create when they started the shift from Mobi files to EPUB files. So by next month, no Mobi files are going to be accepted. Okay, so it's just better to do the EPUB in general then. Carla uses Draft to Digital to create your EPUB list. EPUBs to upload now. Is Draft to Digital free? Free to use, no upfront free fees. Is there like a paid version of it? They take a percentage of the retail price of each book sold. Okay. The formatting tool is free. Calibrate is a free tool that allows format changing, and it works well. Thank you, Mama Maggie, for that. Okay, so 2 votes for Calibrate. Currently on chapter 6, editing the flow of a fight scene. Fight that Andy gets into at school. Nice. Mom Maggie stopped using Kindle Create in 2019 because it got so bad. Gotcha. Mom Maggie said she'll look into Calibrate. Here's a link for it. Thank you, Mom Maggie. You donate to Calibrate every year because you use it for all of your books. Fantastic. Oh, and they have a version for Mac as well as PC. Nice. It's always nice when you have versions that actually work with your operating system. Draft Digital is free, and your wide stuff you publish through them, but you are starting to put your paranormal romances on Kindle Unlimited. So you just download the EPUB, and if you pull from KU, you can go wide through Draft to Digital. Nice. Nice, nice. I love that between so many of us, we're like, oh, this works. Oh, this works for me. These work well. These mesh. These are good. Love that. Love that we can do that. Okay, let's go ahead and get ready for the next sprinty sprint. I think I'm going to keep us at 25 though, just because my brain is tired. So, all right. Oops, nope, wrong button. Very tired. Share screen, share screen. Second sprint, as always, is the self-promo. So make sure that you do some self-promo. So if you have anything that is writing adjacent, let us know where to find you. If you have books out, books coming out soon, books out recently, or books on sale, let us know what your pen name is and where to find you. Just remember that if you do not have a blue wrench of power, you will not be able to post direct links. All right, so let's go ahead and save our document. That's number 1. 2 is take a sip. Make sure you stay hydrated. Cheers. 3 is straighten your spine or roll your shoulders back with that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too much. And 4 is make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, that was another sprinty sprint. Second sprint, how'd we do? I did better that time. Yes. Okay. I'm now at 1301 total. So, how did we do? Did we do okay? Thank you very much, Mom Maggie, for the link parade. I appreciate it. Okay, so we're still talking a little bit about Draft Digital and Kindle Unlimited. Mom Maggie says something that everyone needs to know. If you do Draft Digital, then you cannot do Kindle Unlimited. The overlord Amazon is really cracking down on that. You can go from Kindle Unlimited and use Draft Digital to go wide, but you can't go the other way, I think is the information there. Monique says, well, I already set my novel up on KDP, so loophole. Carla says, I can download the file to my hard drive and then upload the file to Amazon. And then when you pull it from Kindle Unlimited, it's all set for going wide. Interesting. There's so many workarounds. Kara says, today's Wake Up Kick-Ass repeat card says, buy the ticket, take the ride. You get this card a lot. Encouraging the fun actions. Today's body positivity card says, notice ways to reconnect your body and mind so that you feel more present. Find ways to experience your body from the inside out rather than the outside in. Fun. A Night in the Magical Menagerie, written by Kara, is one of the stories in the Dragonflight charity anthology from Dragon Soul Press. Check it out, and there's the link. Also, Kara's psychological horror story, The Darkness Within, appears in the Infernal Delights charity anthology from Dragon Soul Press as well. There's a link for that. Monique is going to go check on lunch. Excellent. Kara is offering discounts on fees for alpha and beta reading and editing services through February. There's the link if you want to check out Kara's services. Here's Mom Maggie reminding you to follow your fellow sprinters. Here's Kara's channel. Here is Monique's channel. Here is Carla's channel. Here is Lexi's channel. Here is Laura Nettle's channel. Here is Kate M's channel. Here is Elizabeth Simmons' channel. Here is Mama Maggie's channel. And also Mama Maggie's author page with 2 books releasing this month. Is it the 7th and the 13th? Do I have that date right? Lexi got 2,216 done, which is amazing. Amazing. Carla is almost done with this chapter, still debating whether they rip each other's clothes off entirely or not, because romance. Yeah. But then you have to decide what are you going to leave on. So, like, a sock? Is that weird? I don't know. Depends on what they're wearing at the moment, I guess, doesn't it? Funky says, howdy, coffee is brewed and all is well. Yay! Excellent. Your Carla's Paranormal Romance on Kindle Unlimited is under the pen name TC Cardella. Nice. The first one is up and you're finishing the second one over the next day or so. The idea is to publish every 2 weeks for a while to build a backlist. Excellent. Funky says, damn, Lexi, for the 2,216 words. A sock. I mean, you know, it's an option if they have socks. Right now, they are topless in a magical grove in Maine. So are they going to lay on clothes? That way the clothes could still be in the scene, but not on them? Maybe? Anyway, fun times. All right, let's go ahead and do next sprinty sprint. We'll just stick with the timer that we've got and have the baby turtle, which is the next one. She's a wood nymph. He's a lumberjack. Oh, I like this. This could be fun. This could be very, very fun. Okay, so 1, save your document. 2, make sure you take a sip. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too much. And 4 is make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 25 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, how did we do? I did good. I had just passed the 2000 mark for the session. So I think I got about 700 that time. I think I'll do the calculations in a second. Okay. Okay. We're good. We're good. 2048 for the session. Excellent. I still don't feel any more awake than when we started. Of course, I've only had about half of the mug of tea, but still. It's sunny out, partly sunny, and it says it's 70 degrees, so maybe I'll go for a walk and see if I can shake some cobwebs out of my brain. Funky is here, Jen is here, JK is here, Tessa is here and says hello. Tessa's been having to go to bed earlier, partly because you have to recharge the power chair, and it's the chair you use your computer now, so that means no late nights because it's got to have time to charge. Yep. Funky and Jen, as always, exchanging barbs. Carla said to Tessa, I misread that you were recharging in your power chair, and I was thinking that's kind of cool. Recharging your superpowers. That would be very cool. Yes. Becca is here. Just got back from the doctor. Excellent. Hopefully, if it was a follow-up to the skin appointment, it's all good news. Hopefully so. Becca says, I did manage to do some reading of a craft book in the last 10 minutes of that, though. Excellent. Good. Your character, the wood nymph and the lumberjack, are keeping their clothes on for now. They're hot to trot, but realize they're not quite ready to commit yet. Fair enough. Okay, so now my brain is like, suspenders. Does the lumberjack have suspenders? Could you have fun with that? I don't know. Mom Maggie says it's 60 degrees Fahrenheit now. Nice. The Chinookins are making it so warm, but snow is coming during the weekend. We had a bit of snow overnight, but it's long gone. The weather in Colorado is bipolar. Yes. Yeah, that was what my brother called. They're in Denver. And the boys have been into mountain bike racing and cyclocross. Anyway, the oldest is very good. And has been given permission to ride with like the older group of boys. So like the young teens. He's only, hang on, brain. He turned 10 this last year. So he's going to be, is that right? I think that's right. Yes. Let me just double check. Now I'm like, oh no, my terrible auntie. I can't remember how old my boys are. Okay. Yeah, he's 10, so he'll be 11 this year. Later this year, but yeah. So he's been given permission to ride with like the 13-year-olds, I think. Like the 12 to 13 or 12 to 14. There's like a range. Anyway, so over the weekend he did a 40-mile race in the snow. He left my brother behind because my brother was like chaperoning or whatever. So he left my brother behind and caught up with some of the older boys, and they because it was snowing so bad, they didn't have him take point, but they let him, he kept up with them the whole time. So they're doing good. Carla says to Mom Maggie, thanks for reminding me to check in to make sure I have my old lady transit pass. Tomorrow I'm parking in the garage and taking the T into work instead of driving all the way in. There you go. Colorado has some amazing mountain biking community. Yes. Yeah. They do. Jen and Funky are back and forth, and Tessa said hi to both, and then Funky's like, Tessa, save me from Jen. Jen says there's no saving you. So I was enjoying their witty back and forth. So, all right, let's go ahead and figure out the poll for today. So if you haven't voted in the poll, now's your chance to do so real quick while I get the image back up. Okay, so your main character has suddenly gained the power to hear and understand plants. So what secret is going to be revealed? Into the poll. So 44% of our main characters would suddenly hear the treasure or relic's location from the plants. 33% of the plants are going to be gossips and tell us who's shacking up with who. 16% of our plants are pervs and are going to tell us who's got what kind of body birthmarks. And 5% are channeling Maury and are going to say, so-and-so, you are the father. So there you go. There's our results from our suddenly being able to understand plants. Fridays. Yes, Fridays. Our main character is going to be on the hunt for a specific plant. Why? Why, oh, why do we need this specific plant? I think, what were my options? Let's see if I can find them real quick. Okay, the options for why are we hunting a specific plant? To make dinner tasty, to make medicine, to dye our hair a pretty color, or to tame a legendary beast. Those are going to be our options. So, Mom Maggie says it's so crazy. None of the local stations can agree on when the snow is coming. It's driving me crazy. Oh no. The weathermen are arguing. The usual nonsense. Yep. Your main character would wonder if he's lost it for good. For suddenly understanding plants? Yeah. Romance is boring and predictable. I don't know about that. Well, I mean, other than the fact that, like, I require a happy ending. Full stop. I mean, happy for now if you're continuing with the same couple. Like, because we can always have happy for nows, like, continuing. But, like, full stop, I need a happy ending. So, Elizabeth says, one thing my main character would hear would be not to trust the promises made to her. Others are hiding secrets. Ooh, that's a good thing. I like that. Tessa's like, I doubt I can save you. Imagine us having coffee or something funky. Client work is that way. Formulas for gotcha. Okay. Client work for romance is boring and predictable. Gotcha. Okay. Jen says, my books are different, sort of. Yes. Yep. All right. So, myself and Swamp Dragon will depart. Don't forget to save your document. and all of the words in progress that we have made for today. And I will hopefully see y'all on Friday. If not, Sunday, or again on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So don't forget to save and have fun. Bye.